And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Automation Empire. All right, I've got this thing filled out, ready to go, and I decided to change the strategy a little bit. These middle ones here, instead of having like the crater machine, I want to try the new lovely connectors. So we're going to put one of these connectors on every one of these. And then over here, we are going to have a big tank. And where do we want to put this? Like maybe right in here. And then we're going to do orange. And we'll see what happens. You know, there's a little experiment, right? I'm going to see what happens. See if it actually fills up. But first, we got to get stuff over there. And I've been over here tinkering around, playing around with an idea like how can I maybe get this to be more efficient. And no matter what I do, I've been sort of playing around with the idea of, you know, pulling in the material somehow, some way. And there's just not enough space in here. So I think I'm just going to just go away. Just go away. There's a lot of material that was in there, and I just don't want to deal with it. Okay, so we're gonna have a nice big factory. And speaking of which, let's even dial that back a little bit, because I don't want to be super efficient with my space, but I don't want to be crazy either. Bounce you back. So there's only 2 of these, and it's really not important where I put this. This one, let's dial you back a little ways. Oh, I hit B again to try to bulldoze. That's a very, very easy habit to form when you're playing these kinds of games. All right, so this door right in here is a good spot for that one. So this one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. I would like to... So we really only need like 2 refiners over here on this one. And like 5 on this one. Ideally, 1 every 10 seconds. So let's bring you guys in. Like so. And we are going to try our best. Let's see. 1. And we are going to have like so. Like that, right? No, I didn't want... Just stop with the blank things, please. Now, can I put one of these in here and not have it produce a blank? Okay. Again, I'm doing this way because of the limit of number of crates per thing, per crate machine. Because, you know, as these crates go up, they're not going to be able to empty out. And so I want to make sure. No, I did it again. No. Is this, what is this? Like 3? So like maybe right there. No, not even close. Oh, Lord. I want to, like, make sure you were blank. Oh, it's just, it's hard to time that. Like so. Okay, that should take care of all of those, and then we have this one over here, which pretty much the same. Let's see. How do we want? Right in like that, right? Because this is going to come in right here. Oh, I don't know if that's enough space. It's not enough space. Wow, that is a tight fit right there. Crazy. Okay. That kind of throws those plans out of the water. And I go along this side. Interesting dilemma. Now, technically, I only needed one of these. Yeah, I only needed one of these. So let's be a little bit more efficient with our setup here. We can go like that, right? No. God, darn. We have to do that first. And then that. And then one of these and one of these. No. Let's do this thing first. There we go. Skip everyone. Skip everyone. 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 There we go. We are ready. Now let's start bringing in the things and the stuff. Something like that. So skip every 2, skip every 1. And then I want actually to clear these out. I don't want them to bend this way. We have ample amount of space going the other way. Just clean that up a little bit. And we got a lot of refining going on back here. So I can add, let's add a couple carts to this. And let's start it. These are already skipping some, I think. Okay, now I want to efficiently process all this material. If I can. Let's see. No, that's not going to work. I need a loop is what I need. Something like that. But smaller. So like this goes down, this goes over, this goes up, this goes over, like that. A nice continuous loop. Because we need a way. How big is this? This is such an enormous tank. Like here, here. Here and here. Okay, now this is only empty crates. Now for the destruction of said empty crates. Okay. Who? Oh yeah, this little guy. What is going on here? On. could have made this a loop, I guess. I mean, I don't know if it matters, but... Okay. So, these are filling up nicely. And the reason I want to do all of this is I wanted to set up a master loader thing, dude. And we're going to... where we want to offload this. We're going to need to go over. So, we want to go... Why is this not filling up super fast? Like, what is going on here? This should fill up like super fast. Unless it fills up to the same level like all these other ones fill up. That would be very, very strange though. But it is what it is. Let's figure that out later. It's a new mechanic I don't know anything about, so... actually on second thought, let's... think... we want to get the fastest, fastest route possible. Now, we need to go over here. Basically to line it right up with that. So, and I've already got sort of a curly Q thing in here. I would like to add maximum minecarts, please. And do we want to skip any here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's skip every 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, yeah, I goofed here. This is a goof. Okay. Oops. So I need to up that 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And as long as these two are there, this system will be operational. So yeah, this here, 6, 5, 4, 3. There we go. fully loaded on coal, and I didn't look to see what the coal was going to do, but we should. It should start loading this, even though the combiners aren't being powered. Yeah, the straws, you know, the straws they don't need power. They'll just work. Whoa. And for now, this will just start filling the system up at the very least. Okay, so I only need about right here. Yeah, so right about here. Let's maybe add 2 there. If eventually I get some research on more minecarts, like this one here, up to another 10, you know, I'll work on that. I'll get that up and running. There's a lot of coal. There's a crazy amount of coal. Like, I could easily have a second system. Moving coal. We're making a lot of coal, to be sure. And this is why I'm moving it with mine carts rather than the grabby hands, because the grabby hands move a crate at a time. Each mine cart can move 4, or the equivalent of 4 crates at a time. So it's moving 4 times the material. And how are our crate numbers looking? Crates. 5 out of 30. 4 out of 30. Good. Excellent. Why is this one hurting so bad? Is it because the ratio is almost perfect? One every 3, 1 every 10. Should easily be backing this system up. That is bizarre. And here we go for another round. They're not full, which is good. There's a lot of coal production in here. Yeah, I wonder if I can put one of these tanks under... Ooh, I can. So I could put one of these tanks like underneath here and have coal coming out another way. I would just need to add another tank and bam, just make it also orange. I think I could do that. I will not try it out just yet because that's one item on the agenda. We have lots of other things that we need to get working over here. One of them being gold over here. So we need a similar system for gold. And for now, we have 3 here. And I'm thinking, how do we want to manage this? Is 3 enough? There we go. Now I want one of these here, one of these here. We want only. Okay, I needed to X that just because I want to put this and this and this and this, this and this. None empty crates only. None empty crates only. Okay, and now I can put them back. Like so. And then I can have straws pulling up out of the crates. And they should be doing just fine. So that gets me some gold. Now I could just train that, or get that right over here. That would be pretty trivial. Let's see. Yeah, that wouldn't work too well. That actually is perfect, right there. Keep them fast. That's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, and then we need the straws. And then we're going to just skip every one on this. Now, granted, I could probably have used one of those big tubes, but, you know, it is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, now in here, we want to go to elevated status right away. Something like that. Bingo. All right. Looks like, well, most of the coal is getting loaded in. We still have maybe one full ride here. Crazy how much we have. Like, I had no idea that we were going to use that much coal. Or we're going to produce that much coal. Crazy amount of coal. I'm definitely going to need more minecarts. Yeah, see, it's loading in 4 at a time. So each one of these minecarts is 4 crates, which is why I didn't really bother with using the grabby hands, because the grabby hands are great and all, but that's 1 crate at a time. My throughput would be horrible. Oh, I need a little bit more here. Let's go a little bit further. Hopefully those fill back up by the time this thing comes back through. I've already got skips on these, so it should be decent. As we get closer and closer here, we'll start emptying all these out. There we go. See how much extra space we have here. Right about here is all we need. Okay, that makes that a little bit more efficient. I mean, granted, I could have elevated it from here, but I don't think that would have helped at all. Okay, so gold fuel is what we're making, and yeah, I think it's time to start powering this thing. I highly doubt that's going to be enough power. Can we combine this power system? And that power system. Now that we have a nice big factory, ooh, look at that. We've got some gold fuel ready to rock and roll in here. All of the noises. All right, we are producing ample amounts of goodies. I'm not sure why it's not emptying these out. That's strange to me. Look at that goopiness. Looks like Velveeta cheese melted in there or something. Not making it very fast, is it? Another thing, having these things go back and forth, it allows, on the return trip, it allows it to pick up extra materials if it needs it. Yeah, they're all similarly filled. Like 19, once this hits 20, there's 22. Like it's almost like it's the same level. They share the same pressure, so to speak, which is weird. It's weird to me that they would do that. All right, so if we want to research said gold fuel, I want to do the research out in here because we're going to have capacitors as well, and I don't know if anything. Yeah, there's capacitors. We've already got the steel plates. Gold fuel is next on the list because we need to get this, so then we can unlock this, which gives us ethanol, I think. Speed of farmers growing speed 25% with addition of greenhouse. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure where water comes into play here, but I definitely want to get gold fuel starting to be researched. So that means I need to stretch this out. Then we need to think about the iron-based capacitors, iron and gold, which I think is what capacitors are made from. If I can find them, yeah, iron and gold. So I want to do that in this little area in here. As you can see, we are now using all of our gold. We are consuming all of it. And why aren't... Okay, you're not empty all the way, just for reasons. Okay, and then we have this amount of gold for the capacitors. So I probably overbuilt this system. Oh, wow, this is full already. Wow. That was a lot of gold. So gold fuel. We want to not only offload this, maybe in some trucks or something. Maybe a train. But we want to research it as well. And then we want to take the capacitors on there and research some of those too. So right in here, I think we're going to do the research. Move the research over here. But that's going to have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching. And I will see you next time.